And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Dean Kremer.
Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today, because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
High in the air, out to right. Kjerstad has this one sized up, squeezes it, and that is that. Yanks nothing, Orioles coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I do it often. If we ain't talk.
Back now at Oriole Park, and going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Tarik Skubal.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that should be extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Just as solid.
And up next for New York, John Wiggins. 1 for 2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the...
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now, John Wiggins. The pitch. And that one hammered. Bader going back. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time.
Every day during batting practice, these out.
And next for New York, John Wiggins. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He circles the bases. And we're starting over. It's 6-6. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. John Wiggins. Without a doubt, he's the man to keep an eye on, partner. He's homered in 6 straight games.
Well, Blake, he's just unconscious when you look at the ability to get to the baseball and hit it over the fence. I think about recent occurrences. Paul Goldschmidt in 2019, Matt Carpenter in 2018, and Giancarlo Stanton in 2017.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and towing the slab, John Means. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, You have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Line drive. And that'll do it. So the Yanks go in order. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Baltimore. And on the hill today, Garrett Cole. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And now stepping in for the Yankees, John Wiggins. 0 for 1 so far. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. And he's got a double.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, John Wiggins. The pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That was blasted to the moon. It's 5-4. And the streak is alive. He's homered now at 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is? Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
Man, plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up.
2 outs, nobody on. Now it's going to be John Wiggins. He's already homered in this game. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 7-7. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact.
1 out, base is empty. Next to hit, John Wiggins.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Kerstad makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
We saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. Couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And 9-7 is the final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying thanks for joining us. All set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about to get underway on the hill here today. Cade Povich. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are...
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like.
Wiggins over to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. Second inning coming up for Baltimore. No score. Runner at third with one gone. And up next for New York, John Wiggins. Flied to right his first time. Ripped on a line. Kirsten makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all.
Back here in Baltimore, stepping in, John Wiggins. And a pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Cowser going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track.
He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just
and at first, and now John Wiggins, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That's ripped, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and he beats it. He's safe.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to care.
Base is empty with 2 away. John Wiggins getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. 8 straight games with a home run.
Well, tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Heston Kjerstad now at the plate. On the ground, Kim. And that is the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4 for Chris Singleton. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Hi, folks. John Shelby alongside Chris Singleton. John Wiggins. He's matched Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr. as he has homered in 8 in a row, the major league record. So we've got a chance at history in this one if he can go deep again, Chris.
Well, he might feel some pressure, but there really should be no pressure at all. He's having a tremendous run. He's helping his team. So with that said, if it happens, it happens. But I think everybody in the ballpark is expecting it to happen just because of how good he's been as of late.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the mound today, Kyle Bradish. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
John Wiggins stepping in now for the Yankees. Doubled his first time up. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Swung on, and there it goes. It is high. It is far. It is gone. That's his 5th homer of the series, and they add a run. It's 2-0. 9 consecutive games with a home run.
They'll just dialed in at the dish right now. 9 games in a row. That's just unthinkable. Congrats to him. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Top of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. John Wiggins. And he deals. That one ripped. Back there. And it's off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. And he's into third on the slide.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
And here's the first baseman, John Wiggins. Just a single short of the cycle. The pitch. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. And that's what he needed. He has done it. What a performance at the plate.
He's come through for him at the plate in every way possible in this one. It might be a little bit of a quirk in terms of stats, but it's still a great achievement.
And next for New York, John Wiggins. 4 for 4. He's homered. A couple of triples, also a single. So he just needs the double for a cycle. That smash towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles 1.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and